Hey, hello, and welcome back to the Cozy Ghoul Society, where the vibes are always spooky, the ghosts are mostly polite, and the cryptids might be emotionally supportive. I'm your host, Anna, and today we have a very special guest. She's mystical, she's magical, she's a little chaotic in the best ways. Please scream softly into the void and welcome Andrea. We are talking haunting, hot takes, weird vibes, and whatever else the spirit or the ADHD bring to the mic. Light your candles, grab your teas, grab some snacks, and let's get haunted. So, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to have you on here. Tonight has been a little bit chaotic since we've been talking, so we just decided it would be fun to just hop on here and just start, talking shit.
Yeah, this is what we do. This is what we do best, literally for like how long now? A long time.
So, first of all, how did we meet?
So, that's a great story. I'm glad you asked. Well, I remember finding this shop. I think might have been in Yelp or something. I'm like, I need something. I need meditation in my life. I need goodness in my life. So went to go searching for this spot, Scarlet Dragonfly, and so I was like, I love the name. In Summerlin, okay, I gotta check this place out.
The
So
best place.
I'm driving, I'm like, there's a lake here, like in the middle of Las Vegas in a neighborhood. This is interesting with a little beach thing. And I'm like, where the hell am I? I was in another world, literally. And so parked the car and there goes my venture. I was literally like, okay, where is this place? It was kind of hidden. It had like a suite. It was in this big building with other suites, but I'm like, I got to find this suite. So I remember getting out of my car and I could vividly remember walking through those doors and then walking through the shop. And what happened then?
I think you were looking at crystals.
Yeah, no, I was walking through I felt like, is there anybody even in the shop? I'm like, so I just was walked in, and I remember there was just displays even before I even got in the shop. They had like maybe rocks or cards or something like outside of the shop to kind of get you in the shop. I'm like, oh my God, this is really cool. So once I get in the shop, I'm like, oh, there was like stuff on the windows. I remember something on the walls attracted me, and then I got in, and then just saw all the how the layout of this place was such good energy. I could not even like believe when I walked in. I'm like, oh my God, this feels like home in a way. And I just start walking through the shop and I remember seeing this girl. And I was like, right away, I felt like she was literally my friend. Why am I talking to you like you're in third person? I literally felt like you were I already knew you. You know what I mean?
Right. No,
So
I get that.
I was like, I don't know her, but I know her, you know? And so
I think I complimented on your green eye contacts.
yes. And I was wearing a green dress.
Oh, yeah, I
Do
remember.
you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this halter kind of dress or something, and it was matching my contacts. You're like, "Oh, I like your green eyes. It like matches your dress or something." Or
I think I said something stupid like, "Are they real?"
yeah, yeah, you did say that. I just remember we were by the cash register and you stood up and I like first thought it was like, "Oh my God, she's tall." But like the weird thing was is like I felt like I knew you for like my whole lifetime. So I'm like, this is weird. It feels like I'm just meeting back with like someone I'm familiar with, right? So we
Yeah.
just started talking. What else did we talk about? You talked about my green contacts, and then I think, oh, we went to the other rocks. There was a bunch of rocks against the wall that I was like, which one is I think I was asking about the pendulums maybe, or I think it was the pendulums. I think that was what it was against the wall. I can't remember across the register, but
All
and
I
then you
do
start
remember at one point is that we went into the carnelian room.
yes, that I do remember. So after you helped me with that, we went into the carnelian room. Little did I know it wasn't the carnelian room. I was like, what room is this? It just felt so calming. I remember it was like kind of orangish in the room or reds, those like really orangey type of tones. And so I was like, "Ooh, I love the vibe of this room." And I remember the blanket folding over the table in the room. Oh, wait. Did we just have the table and chairs and the bed was behind there? I can't remember.
So
Do you
I know the
remember?
table and chairs were to the side in the room, and then
Uh-huh.
there was, like, I think the bed was on the left.
Yes, when you walk in,
Yeah.
bed was to the left, right was, like, the table and chairs, and so you're like, "Hey, let's sit down." You're like, "Let me do a reading," and I'm like, "Well, I've never had one done," I remember saying, and you're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So we sat down. I remember you were closest near the door. I was away from the door looking at the corner, and you pulled out your cards. And I believe you were using, God, I'm trying to remember which cards oh, it was the really simple ones. The one that says like,
Like
uh,
the solid words,
the what?
like the ones that had, like, the solid words on it. It probably was
Yes.
Korean version or
Yes.
something like that.
Yes. You remember. It was like bigger lettering and font.
Yeah, I know
Um,
exactly what deck it is. I don't have it anymore.
that was like literally my favorite deck. And I know it wasn't yours, but I loved that deck. So she starts pulling the cards and like halfway, you're like, okay, I don't need these cards anymore. You're like, fuck this. You just put the cards down and literally you started reading me like right away. And I was like, holy shit. What did I get myself into? Now, mind you, I wasn't scared. I wasn't threatened, but I was like, oh my God, like this is real. That was my first like impression. And I just remember you were saying things so like as a matter of fact. Like I was just like I was astounded. I was like looking at you like, what in the heck? Like, is she serious right now?
It's like, "Wait, did I just really walk into this? What is
Did I?
God?"
Yeah. Literally. It's like see your life flash in like 5 minutes, your future self. So it was just so interesting, and I just remember the details of everything you told me and the boys and the names and the Z and the baby's there and Zarek saying, "Hi, mommy," and he was in the corner and I was like, "What?" You're like, "Yeah, he's over here in the left corner." And I'm like, "What is he doing?" She's like, "No, that's all I wanted to say hi." It's so Zarek too. So I was so just kind of almost unbelievable to the point where I was skeptical, of course. I was like, I don't know, but then I was like, no, there's something about her information that I'm trusting. I just knew. I was like, no, I feel like she's right, so I don't remember. It literally is a blur to me after what happened after out of the shop. Do you remember? I remember we were like hugging and then like, oh my God. And it's like, okay, we got each other's number, I think,
I
right?
know, and I think after that, we didn't ever spend a day, like, literally not with each other.
Yeah, 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 that's true. You're right. Literally, from that day on, we were like inseparable every single day
You would come to the shop after like, no, was it on your lunch breaks or after work?
after work.
Okay, it was after work, you'd come to the shop, and then
Mhm.
we'd just sit there and talk for hours, and then once I got off of work,
Yep.
we'd be hanging out somewhere. But
Yeah, exactly.
boy, do we have stories for you. I would love to talk about one of my favorite stories with you,
Mhm.
and this is the one at Barnes& and Nobles.
Shoot. Yep. already know which one you're talking about.
Okay. So, y'all, take a drink of your water, sit down, just take a chill break because
Relax.
yeah, chillax. So, we went to Barnes& and Nobles, which was pretty much our major hangout spot. I
It's
don't
a
know
hot
how
spot.
many times did we go to Barnes& and Nobles in a week.
Oh, I'd say at least three to four times a week out of the 7 days, maybe even more. At least four, I would say.
So, we went there and we sat down in the cafe. I got my little usual drinkity drink and
Oh yeah.
her hot tea
Yep.
her hot tea, and we were sitting there, and there was this little sign on the desk well, on the table. And I don't know what it had on it. It probably was just like a check out our new drink, check
Yeah, 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 yeah.
something like that. Well, the first thing we started just talking about Ghost. Like, you would be crazy that how many times we'd walk into a store and we'd just be like ghost yapping, just talk about ghost and yap. Like that's
Yeah, literally.
what we would do. That is
Yeah.
how our conversations went. And we were sitting there, and I think was it catty corner from us? Was that
Yeah.
you?
Yep.
Okay, so there was this dude sitting there. Not gonna lie, he was kinda hot, but, we're talking about Ghost, and the next thing you knew, the the whatever that container was flew.
Mhm.
It flew across the room, and Andrea and I looked at each other, we're like,
Mhm.
"Did that just happen?"
Yeah, the guy even he freaked out.
He was like, "Were you guys talking about Ghost?" And we just looked at each other, and Andrea was like, "Yeah. Yeah, we were."
Yeah. I literally remember the table we were at. It was one of those higher tables,
Mhm.
and he was, like, adjacent to us, and literally we were was it the book that flew? No, it was what was it on the table
It
that flew?
was one of those little sign holders
Yeah.
that has, like, their "Give me a
Yes.
drink" or something. It was that. It was super light.
Yeah, it wasn't to the point where, like, it would just flatten over. There was no fans on.
Yeah.
There was literally no air, no one was walking by for that to happen. There was no the guy literally, I remember his eyes when he looked up. I think he was an Asian guy. I can't remember, honestly. But he just remember him looking up and he's like, "What just happened?"
And he was just like, "Were you guys talking about ghosts?" And we said, "Yeah." And then he starts telling us how he's a firefighter.
Yes, I remember that. I knew you were gonna say that. Yep. Where did that come into play? Like, why did he even say that?
I think because we were talking about ghosts and it flew at him pretty much,
Uh-huh.
and I think it was like an open invitation where he was like, "Yeah, are you guys talking about ghosts?" And we were like, "Oh, yeah." So he said, "I'm at this." I forgot what station. Was it station 42?
So
43.
I can't 42, I think.
Yeah, he was telling us he was at station 42 in Las Vegas and how it's a haunted station.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Oh, we have so many ghost stories, and so much of this happens, and someone recently died, and this," and he was talking about it, and he was like, "You guys should come." And we're just like looking at each other, we're like,
Mhm.
"Oh."
That's right, because there's that weird thing at the end when he was like, we're like, wait a second, this is turning left field. Wait, we're talking about ghosts, so you're talking about what now?
I know. And he was like, "You guys should come. It's so haunted." And we were just
That's
like,
right. We
uh,
were weirded out.
yeah, we did get so weirded out at that moment. But we
We're
were
like, how
like,
did
okay.
yeah, like, okay, bye. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're talking about ghosts and you're talking about for us going to the fire department? What?
And I mean, at least he didn't try to, like, give us his number,
True.
and he was like, "Well, you guys know where the fire station is. You guys can come find me." And I mean, hey, it's a fire station, so that's not that bad. It is a fire.
How old? He looked like he was in his 50s, and at
I
the time we were
actually
like,
thought he might have been 30, 'cause he's
no, he was young, huh?
yeah, he was younger. I mean, everybody was older than me,
Wait, how come you didn't hit on him?
'cause I think I was just
'Cause
18.
didn't Yeah, I guess so, but you were like I think you were like, "Oh, he's good looking," or whatever you said, or "He's
Yeah, but
hot," or
I'm like
something.
I'm over here, I'm, like, freshly 18, hair flip, like, no.
No, bitch.
Like, no, we're not gonna,
Let
like, hit
that
on
shit
guys.
down.
No. But
I just remember not even paying attention. I just remember reading my book. I literally was into my books, and that shit happened. You were probably staring off somewhere or talking to a ghost, but I remember reading the books and that happened. So I was like, "What in the world?"
it was just crazy, and I think, like, what was it? Maybe, like, 20 minutes, like, after we talked to this dude, we were like, "Alright, we're gonna go," because
Yeah,
it was
we gonna
just,
bounce.
"Yeah, we're done here."
We're we already know our cue to be like, we gonna minus ourselves from this situation.
Yeah, we're like, "Okay, we're just gonna go now." So, I know we did leave, but that's, like, not the only ghost stuff that we have, like, oh my gosh. There
Yeah.
was there was one time, it was in my room. Like I said, there was one time at band camp, and then T was there. Do you remember this when I astral
Sure.
projected?
E- Hold on. You've done it many a times. I'm like, which place did we go this
Okay,
time?
so this is the one we astral projected somewhere by accident,
Uh-huh.
and I think it was some random person's house.
It was what?
Some random person's house I accidentally.
Yes, yes, I remember now. Yes, I remember. Okay, yeah, I know this one.
And I
Mhm.
was like, um, I'm just explaining every single thing to you in this house, and you're just like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, what?" And she's like, "Yeah, tell me more. Tell me more."
That is did they see you?
I don't think so.
I thought they did. I thought you were
That
like,
would
"Fuck."
be so creepy. And I'm like, "I'm just, here, astral projecting by accident into people's homes," and they're like, "There's a stranger in our house. Sup?"
Oh, I'm just passing by.
I'm just driving by in astral form, just driving by.
God, what was that noise?
I did not know that when we're recording, my notifications would show.
Oh, interesting. I'm like, "Whoa, perfect timing."
Sorry, notifications. And the funny thing was the notifications from my father.
Oh, that's so funny. Wait, so did she astral with you too? Weren't
No,
you guys
I
both
think
in the house? I thought you guys both were.
no, I think it was just me. And
Okay.
you guys were, like, in my circle to, like, kinda
Okay.
bring me back if I needed to come back really.
Gotcha.
Um, this is not even the time that we all went up to Mount Charleston together. That was
Oh
not even
god.
that chaotic time.
Fuck. See, guys, we have so much to tell.
Oh my gosh, it's just freaking insane, like, when you get us 2 or us 3 together, honestly. I just I'm trying to think. Do you remember any specific stories offhand? Because
Like,
there are many.
oh, like right now, another story?
Yeah.
I got a good one.
Okay, go.
So, do you remember what was her name? Nancy? The two sisters.
Are you talking about the 2 girls who helped with the spa?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I remember exactly who they are, but we will call them Nancy. We'll call
I
them
don't think that's their name, but we're gonna cover the names. That's gonna be their hidden names.
Yeah,
Nancy and Delilah. I don't know.
sorry.
Nancy will be the older one. Delilah was the younger one.
Yes, we'll go with that.
Uh, it, where the hell did we even meet them?
Oh, okay, so we met them at the spa.
They came in
Yes, because
with their guy friend. It was two of the
their
sisters and
cousin.
then their
Yeah,
oh,
that's
sorry,
their cousin.
fuck, their cousin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit, your memory's better than mine at this point. I just remember there was a guy that came in with the both of them.
Yeah, that was their cousin.
Okay.
I remember them, and I remember how some stuff in the spa went a little bit crazier with them around.
It did.
And it would always be like they had really good energy,
They did.
but everything kinda seemed to be, like, chaotic when around them.
Felt wonky to me.
Yeah, and I mean, I have a picture of all of us together still.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
at
yeah,
your
you
house.
showed it to me recently, that's right. Oh, dude, we look so young.
I'm just like, "Oh my god."
Oh, man. That's right.
And
Where
I'm trying
what's
to
that?
like, I would say one of my favorite ghost stories or something about us is The Boys.
Uh,
I think my favorite is The Boys
mhm.
because that one to me, I'm just still mesmerized about that.
You mean the reading when you first read me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that one is my favorite.
Yeah, that's got well, because that was our initial meet too, you know?
Yeah, it is, like, hands down my favorite of them all. But, okay, I want to pull up a Reddit story,
Uh,
and we can do one Reddit story before we close this podcast off, you know?
Yeah.
So let me pull one up. Let's see. La 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 la. So you guys, I am brand new to this, podcasting and guest thing. So I don't really know if there's a way, like, at the last minute, I probably should have been like, oh yeah, I should have had this all planned. But you guys are doing this with us in real time.
Impromptu. How are you going to be any more real than that? You ain't got to
So
plan any of that.
true.
We just got to be our real selves. Now, guys, that is the whole thing in this, as well as with this podcast. We're unveiling, lifting, figuring out, discovering, changing, growing all throughout this. So you're hearing all of our changes from, goes back
Oh,
how
it's
many
just thought.
years? What's that?
Just like thought to thought.
Yeah, literally. So, I mean, this has been in process for so many years, but now we're trying to be our authentic selves at this
That
point,
is
even after
so
this long.
true.
Unmasking, not, it's just being our true selves, and trying to heal through all of it. So this is a good start, I think. And we're excited to be doing this with you guys. So,
Ooh, we got a good one.
ooh, let's hear it.
I'm so excited. Let it finish. Ah.
Ah.
So this one is called Mani Gishi.
Mm.
It's in my God, Saskatchewan, Canada. Okay. I do not know why I could not say that word correct. The story source is by Reddit user Throwaway Cryptid Stuff.
So tell us exactly what you're doing, right? Or like what's the idea in this? Like there's stories on Reddit.
Yeah,
Reddit's obviously a
so
platform.
yes, Reddit, we're putting up haunted stories in Reddit.
Okay.
Haunted Reddit stories, and there's another episode coming up for you guys that's just full on haunted Reddit stories. So I can't wait for you guys to listen to those. So let's read this one. So this one had a chilling run-in with this creature you don't hear about often. It's a cryptid named the Manigishi. I think, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Manigishi, a cryptid rooted in Cree folklore. Oh my God,
What?
Andrea, it's Cree. That just popped up on my phone.
What?
Yes.
You're joking.
No, I literally wrote, please give me another Reddit haunted story, and this is the first one that popped up.
What?
Literally.
Okay, well, I guess go ahead and read it.
Okay, so just so you guys know, her kids, am I allowed to say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, her kids are half Cree. So
Mm,
that is why this is kind of crazy that this is the first one that popped up.
that's very interesting.
I just realized, I'm like, nobody really knows what we're oh my goshing about. So I need to
Yeah. Yeah, no, they got to have the context. So,
Okay, so let me go now with this. So I saw the Manigishi when I was 7 years old. My mom and I were canoeing on the quiet river in southeastern Saskatchewan. It was peaceful, no noise, except the water and the trees. Then something came up from beneath the canoe. Not fast, not violent, just deliberate. The thing, this creature, reached up and touched the canoe with its fingers. They were massive. It just stared at me. It didn't move. Well, sorry, I couldn't move. I didn't move. Then it slipped silently back under the water, like it had only surfaced to say, I see you. I'd never forget those eyes. Wow.
wow. Is that's the end of the story?
Yeah,
Oh my god. I literally was living the story in my head right now.
that is crazy.
I just literally got a visual of everything.
This was just the entire encounter for this person.
That's crazy. Like, what
It's
in the fuck? I think anybody would be like, "Oh, I'm not moving."
I know, and it's just like the silent reminder, like, hey, you're not alone.
Yeah, literally, "Hello, peekaboo."
And
That everyone's so oblivious to, a lot of people are, they don't realize it.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, you guys, that I keep randomly coughing, but my favorite cryptid, if you guys know, I'm a big cryptid lover of the Fresno Nightcrawler. That one is my favorite, and it's because it looks like walking pants.
I have no clue what you're talking about right now.
You should look up the Fresno Nightcrawler. It's the cutest thing.
What is it exactly?
It is a cryptid, and it looks like walking pants.
A cryptid? What does that mean?
So, a cryptid, let's get the exact definition so I can tell you. So, come on. A cryptid is a creature or a being whose existence is rumored, legendary, or unconfirmed by mainstream science. So, the Mothman, Chupacabra,
Mhm.
that's a cryptid. Sasquatch, Nessie, the Jersey Desert, the Jersey Devil. So,
Interesting.
okay, so this other one's a little bit longer. Ooh, it's about Appalachia.
Oh,
Okay.
let's hear it.
So, okay, this will be the last one, yeah, guys. Since I'm like, what is English today? This one's by Reddit user Pretty Rip 265 called the unidentified entity near the Appalachian region. Okay, so I moved here last year at the end of July. In the beginning, I slept on the floor of the laundry room on a mattress next to a door that led outside. Because of where my bed was, the door couldn't open from either way, but I still always kept the door locked. From the start, I had an uneasy feeling. At night, I'd hear a faint scratching at the door. Oof.
Mm.
Almost like something was trying to get in. I brushed it off as animals or the wind, but then things escalated. See, yeah, that stuff I'm so happy I don't experience. Like the scratches.
Hell no.
'Cause I'd be like, mm."
That's creeping me out even just now.
Yeah, one night I woke up to the sound of the doorknob jiggling. I froze. Heart pounding, the door was locked. No one else
Yeah.
was supposed to be home.
Oh,
I mustered the courage to check, but no one was there.
are you serious? Oh, this is this person talking about it.
Yes.
Dude, I thought you were talking about your story. Oh my god.
It's okay. I'm almost done with the story. Over the next few weeks, the occurrence became more frequent. Footsteps outside, whispers near the windows, and that is constant feeling of being watched. I started locking every door behind me, even inside the house. The final straw is when I found muddy footprints leading from the back door to the laundry room. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
The same door I slept next to, but the door was still locked from the inside.
Oh hell no.
Oh god. Sometimes it's not about what you see, but it's what you feel. The unseen present that turns a house into a haunting, whether it was a cryptid, a spirit, or something else entirely, some entities don't need an invitation to make themselves at home.
Hmm.
That is so true.
That's true.
But everyone, thank you for listening to the Cozy Ghoul Society, and we will
Thank
see you
you.
next week. Thank you to my special guest, Andrea.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I hope you guys tune in next week, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.